What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Electric Talks. I'm recording this on my new DJI rather, Osmo action cam. So my bad if the sound is a little wacky and the shots are a little off, but we're out here doing it. I had to replace my GoPro. It was a little beat up. Anyways, everyone, I've been doing some pretty crazy stuff in the month of December. I've been a very bad YouTuber by not showing you guys that. So in this video, I'm gonna go over some goals I have for this month, something big I've been doing, show you guys what I've been doing at home in the kitchen, and just some other stuff that I think you may like. So without further ado, let's get the video started. .1 miles down. That was, I wouldn't say really that difficult, but my legs they've been trashed lately. But I've been getting out a little bit later and I've been riding a little bit later just because I've just been working a lot from the morning to the afternoon. So I started this ride around 12:45 and then just got done right now. So I mean, on the plus side, I've really been liking riding at night. That's been really fun. Kind of dangerous, but I got lights. But anyways, I have a pretty big week ahead of me because I'm in the process of doing something pretty, let's just say, pretty insane. But anyways, welcome back to another video, folks. I look horrible like usual because I just woke up, but I wanted to say hi and welcome back to another vlog on Electric Talks. And I feel like it's been a while since I've made one of these videos. I actually really do enjoy making these videos. It's been a very interesting past few months and really more interesting past few weeks. I've done a lot of crazy stuff over the past few weeks. I did my longest run ever a few weeks ago. I did 32 miles, which was absolutely insane. And then I did that double century. I did a 200-mile bike ride. As December approached, I started finishing off November. I started looking at my total mileage for the year because this year is the most I've ever ridden my bike. You know, ever since everything happened this year with the world, that was a great opportunity for me to go out and start riding my bike more. And so I started riding my bike more and I started getting faster. I also found a new type of love for the bike, and I started really just enjoying it a lot more. And so I started riding more, I started logging more miles, and I've been logging miles on Strava since 2011. So I've been on Strava for a long time. If you guys don't know what Strava is basically a social media app for cyclists. You guys can just basically hit record and then hit finish when you're done with your ride, and it will log your entire ride for you. I'm not sponsored by Strava at all. I just like to use it. And so a few weeks ago, I went through like all of my older rides, and I went through what I've pretty much done over the years. And the most miles I've ever ridden in a year was just over 9,000. And that was me riding a lot. That was me riding like 5 days a week, 6 days a week. And so I looked at my total numbers, and I had already ridden about 15,000, I think it said 15,300 miles for the entire year of 2020. I was like, holy crap, that's nuts. And so that motivated me to just really finish off the year strong. And so what I decided to do is I wanted to attempt to ride 2,000 miles in the month of December. So just to break that down for you guys, that means I have to ride 500 miles each week. Okay, I mean, I ride a lot, but that's pretty intense. I've never done something like that, like an entire month-long challenge. Like it was either I was gonna try to ride 2,000 miles in the month of December, or I was gonna try to do my first Everest, which is basically climbing the length of Mount Everest, which is a crazy thing that I'm gonna try to do next year. 71 miles a day on average is what I have to ride, and I have to do over 500 miles a week. It's gonna be a challenge for sure. And it is now the second week. I'm gonna try to attempt 600 miles this week. I just wanna put this out there for you guys. Like, I don't actually think that miles and logging as many miles as possible on the bike is really, miles kind of like in the world of cycling is more of like a vanity metric. It's not really going to, from cyclist to cyclist, is not going to make somebody sound like they're a seasoned just amazing cyclists. It's really just miles. When you look at somebody's cycling performance, I mean, speed is a very good metric to look at, but in a nutshell, your power metrics are really what, in my opinion, are what impress me about other cyclists. Like when I go on Strava and I look at other people's rides, I'm looking at their speed, I'm looking at their elevation, but I'm really mainly looking at the wattage that they can hold over a certain amount of time. But I always just think it's cool to just set goals and to just like do things that are pretty crazy. So I did 530 miles last week, and this week I think I'm gonna attempt to try to do 600, which means I'm gonna have to do, it's Friday right now, I'm gonna have to do a century today, a century tomorrow, which is Saturday, and then finish off with the century on Sunday. And that will be the most miles I've ever logged in 1 week on the bike, which is gonna be over 600 miles. So lately, my favorite thing to eat, and I think Christy would agree with me as well, has been curry. We've been loving curry. There's this Thai place that's kind of semi nearby where we live. They have like the best yellow curry, and this is kind of like the leftover curry. So what I do is I usually take like a serving of rice I have, and I just like pour the yellow curry over the rice, and it is literally legendary. It is the best. Always hits the spot. Now I might, in some part of this video, actually attempt to make curry, but I can't guarantee anything. When it comes down to fries, I'm most definitely team waffle fry. If you haven't tried it yet, try popping them in the air fryer. It will change your life. You guys should comment down below whether you're team regular fry or if you're team waffle fry. Forgot to mention, it's also really, really important to get your greens in. Health is wealth. I'm not lying, I promise.
2 hours later.
All right, before I finish off the night, I gotta say right now that the Ben & Jerry's peanut butter half-baked flavor, it is legendary. As you can see, we've already gotten into it. I'd have to give this one a, what would you give this one, babe, out of 10?
Which one is it?
The peanut butter half-baked?
Ooh, a 7.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would give this a 7.5 out of 10. Ooh. 300 miles, 1 weekend. Well, 100 miles down. That's the first century of this weekend. I averaged about 19.2 miles an hour, which is actually pretty good for me. Why does this not want to focus? There we go. I'm gonna get some rest, get some food. It's time for tomorrow. So as I went to sleep last night, I made a comment to Christy, and I said that for the rest of December, we should try something new every single night. Doesn't matter what it is. It's just gotta be delicious. And Christy chose, she chose to make Monte Cristos tonight. I've never actually, I've had one Monte Cristo in my life. It was actually on Christy and I's channel where we went to Idaho, and I tried it and it had cornflakes on it, and I'm kind of curious about that. So Christy wants to make Monte Cristos tonight. Just so everybody knows, this was Christy's idea. The gluten-free white bread.
It was not my idea.
Gluten-free. Look at this bread. Christy's following a strict recipe.
Have you tried it yet?
I don't eat gluten-free bread.
Let's try it. It tastes like sourdough.
It tastes gluten-free. High quality deli meat.
Oh yeah, this is like the most expensive kind you can get.
Sarcasm. You whipped this up. I'm actually really proud of you for putting this all together so quickly. All right, let's do it.
Cheers. Nailed it.
That's good. That is amazing.
That's exactly what it's supposed to taste like, too.
That is. I mean, for busting that out in like 10 minutes, you killed it.
Christy versus kitchen.
What should I make?
Tomorrow? Do you want jam? I don't know. This is one of my favorites.
I actually think I know what I'm gonna make.
What's that gonna be?
You're gonna find out.
Okay. Dang, this is good. It's gluten-free, so it's half the calories.
Tomorrow for sure.
Another day, another century. This is my first attempt at making curry. This might get a little interesting.
It's good. I don't know if it's quite. What kind of curry is it supposed to be?
It's a green curry.
Oh, I was expecting.
Yeah, they didn't have yellow curry paste. Rice, some curry, some naan. This is what the final product came out looking like. This is a green curry because I couldn't find any yellow curry paste. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. That's pretty good. I actually think that turned out really, really good. Like, I think if this was a yellow curry, you would like it a lot more. But yeah.
It's good with the peppers. Very good, Eric. Good job. I'm gonna pull it. What's in it?
What's in it? Curry. I think if I would have done this a little bit differently, obviously I'd put yellow curry paste in it. Probably add a little bit more cilantro, but I think it did pretty good. miles. Crazy. Probably one of the most intense rides I've had in a long, long time. Averaged 201 watts for almost 5.5 hours. Averaged about 20.3 miles an hour. I think it's time for a beer. Maybe a cinnamon roll. All right, so I haven't done one of these in a while, but I occasionally show you guys what I get grocery-wise at the store. Lately, I've been crushing the Powerade. I've actually been crushing the Powerade for a while. I usually take one of these on my ride with me, and then I crush one when I get back. Almond milk. Actually just found this roasted red pepper hummus, which is going to go great with some of these Stacey's pita thins. Rice cakes. And then I've been super lazy lately. I usually make chicken, but I've just been throwing this in the air fryer, and that's been the way I've been doing it. And then this is Christie's protein sushi right here, which I will probably have some. These I've been really digging lately. These are just waffle fries. And I don't know, just tossing these in the air fryer with some chicken is just bomb. We got some tortilla strips. I usually throw these on some salad, which I'm probably gonna have here in just a few seconds. Coffee filters, no, do not eat these. It's definitely not good to eat those. And some ketchup and some yogurt. Now that's a typical, semi-typical grocery haul. I figured I'd pop that in here and show you guys what I'm eating. All right, everybody, so this week has been absolutely crazy. I accomplished my goal of riding 300 miles this weekend, doing a century every day for the weekend. That's 100 on Friday, 100 on Saturday, and 100 on Sunday, and finished off the week at 600 plus miles. And every time that I get to a personal goal, I feel really happy. And I really can't put into words. Like, I always struggle with these because I feel like I talk about it so much about how it's awesome and great to set personal goals and to just do your best to achieve them. Strangely enough, like I don't really feel that bad. You know, I don't feel super fatigued. Granted, I'm gonna get right back to the grind, and I'm going to, get back into training today and get to my overall goal, which is, hopefully get to my overall goal, which is 2,000 miles at the end of this month. That's just the way it is. Like you said, whenever I achieve goals, like, it's great to realize that you've done that and get stoked about it and enjoy the feeling of getting to a new personal achievement. Like, it doesn't even matter whether it's exercise. It can be literally, and I 100% want you guys to understand this. It doesn't have to be just exercise. It could be anything you're doing in your life. I know that this year, with how things have gone, the number of ways you set personal goals and achievements is pretty limited with what we can do, but that's why I've taken this as an opportunity to really get better at cycling, at running, at stuff like that. And this is just my own personal example. And so as I was saying, like when I do things that I've never done before, I think it's great to recognize that you've done that. But what I do, and I'm not gonna tell you what you should and shouldn't do, is I recognize that achievement happened. I'm proud of myself for that, but I move forward with the next achievement that I want to accomplish. And I know that sounds pretty cliche to you guys. I'm pretty sure it sounds cliche to a lot of people, but that's just the mentality that I choose to have. And I don't expect a lot of people to understand that, but you know, cause like I know a lot of people will do things and just be like, oh, I got the new job, I'm gonna go out and get hammered, or I made the money that I wanted to make this year, so I'm gonna, you know, go on a shopping spree, or I'm gonna go, you know, party it up, or, you know, whatever it is. Like I don't, like I've never really been that type of person to do stuff like that. And so again, this is gonna sound super cliche, but I just want to be constantly striving to be the best person that I possibly can be. And whether you guys stuck around until the end of this video to see this, or you didn't, at least it's out there for you guys to understand, and it is what it is. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you liked seeing another glimpse into my life. And if you guys made it up into this point, comment down below life, because you saw a decent amount of me this week. And I really want to do more of these vlogs and more of these videos moving forward into 2021. And just 2021 is going to be, that's going to be, assuming things kind of start to get back into the normal, whatever that means, zone. I really want to, I've been saying this for a long time now, but I want to get that Ironman done. And I really, definitely something that has been on my mind. It's going to constantly be on my mind until I do it. And I just want to make sure that I'm prepped and that I'm ready for it. But anyways, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in the next Electric Talks video.